Hello and welcome back to Ratchet and Clank 3 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So today we're going to take a break from the main story yet again to take on another optional mission here in Metropolis, because this one takes place in, well, in an area of Metropolis that I don't know if this is actually a map. I know that Kavu Island was, but yeah. And the first mission has us piloting the god-awful Hovership. Yes, and this map is actually worse here for aiming with the Hovership because of the sheer amount of enemies and landmass we have to deal with. Keep in mind, Kavu Island was, well, an island, so there aren't that many, but here, this area of Metropolis is absolutely huge, and we cannot go downwards. Seriously, our hovership is pointed directly at the ground. However, it can only remain in the air. It makes it rather a sitting duck for the Noid dropships. And yeah, there is one, and also we have to get rid of the turrets as well. I believe that is the cause of this, and we only have like, I think, 2 minutes to do so. As before, the enemy groups are red, your allies are green. So don't attack the Galactic Rangers, it should be said. So yeah. And yes, those homing missiles can get you. I'm not sure about the Tyhrranoids, but certainly the Noids that are doing that. And yes, the Commando Tyhrranoids are here too. Weirdly enough, they do appear to be robotic. I'm guessing the Bio-Obliterator missed them? That's all I can think of, because the other Tyhrranoids, the medium, small size, and of course the Tyhrranoids, they do, but nope, not here. And thankfully it didn't glitch. So what's our next mission? Seriously. So urban combat. This one actually does have us thankfully going on foot. However, we will pay for it with the third mission, having to use the hovership yet again. But yeah. So more missile dodging. There's a lot more red missiles to avoid. Wait until Tools of Destruction, that's all I'm gonna say, because in that game, honestly, I had to turn the 6-axis off. It was just a mess. Although they did kind of incorporate that sort of motion control into the DualShock 4 on the PS4, so maybe that's something I can talk about later. Certainly with Persona 5 anyway, but that being said, I am taking care of these guys, and yeah, these guys are annoying. I've already said that. The Annihilator isn't bad, honestly. Just not well suited for this mission. At least not the flying units, seriously, because lack of lock-on mod. Again, with something like the weapon I compared it to, the Devastator from Ratchet and Clank 1, yeah. That was more to do, though, with Ratchet and Clank 3's gameplay. It isn't really well, it is an action platformer, both of them are, but this is more mission-oriented in terms of most of its gameplay, especially with the additional missions, and this one is no different. So yeah. And there's also something I must say about this episode. I do end it on with Ratchet and Clank going back to the Starship Phoenix. Indeed I do, because of reasons. So I do get a bit of story in here. I will say that. But that being said, I actually end the episode there, because the next mission we will do, which is on planet Zeldrin, if you remember, Zeldrin is where the starport is, and seemingly where Quark's escape pod landed. Yes, think of that what you will, but yes, that is apparently where it landed. So we'll get to that. But I'm running out of ammo for the Annihilators. It is now level 2, but like a lot of weapons, I do wish I could get it up to level 3 more quickly. I suppose I could have gone to the Annihilation Nation to do that, but you didn't really think of that, did I? Oh well. So yeah. Honestly, I do like this mission anyway because of the fact we're on the ground. As I said, we will pay for it next time with the return of the Hovership. Yes. The final mission is going to be interesting, however. But we'll get to that. Have we seen off the Noid yet? Not quite. There are a couple more saucers. And honestly, another thing of note, the Galactic Rangers here don't seem to be quite as dickish as they sometimes can be. Seriously, they are actually genuinely worried. Again, they were also in Blackwater City, to be fair. Yes, they were actually. So, indeed, let's do that. And will I get anything else? I don't know. Maybe Agents of... Okay, maybe not Agents of Doom. Fine. I'm running out of thing. There's only so many mini turrets I can use here before the thing. Okay, let's use the lava gun, indeed, and indeed, let's do that. And then, well, I don't know. I'm running out of things to say, really. So shoot them, and there we go. Yeah, that's all I can say. Shoot them. There you go. I don't have anything else to say about this. Seriously, I don't have anything else to say. Is that the last of them? No, of course not. There are a couple of Mechnoids over there. Seriously, Mechnoids indeed. Okay. Agents of Doom? Yeah, that's all I can think of. They are close to leveling up to level 4, I guess, but the time they took become Agents of Dread cannot come soon enough, if you ask me, but there you go. Lava gun. Definitely lava gun. Okay, are you gonna glitch out now and say that? No, thankfully, no, it is not. Okay, so the next mission is using the, as I said, the Hovership, and this one is largely similar. The difference is we now have the dare I say, the dropships to contend with, as they will be gunning for us quite a bit. And I mentioned aiming with the Hovership was a chore enough on Kavu Island. Here it's even tougher because of how you fly around and everything. Seriously, so yeah. That being said, I like to focus on them one at a time, unless they're really grouped together, which can happen, which can definitely happen. So, can we go in for a bit of a thing? It helps if it's moving sideways, actually. Don't try and get too close, however, to any of the dropships, because that will result in quite a bit of damage, not just from the shots fired from the dropships, but also the well, the thing, I can't even think, sorry, but any of the shots coming off of the thing, of the cannons. So, the other thing, of course, you can get contact damage, which is still a thing in Ratchet and Clank 3, and we will get another mission with the buggy on, believe it or not, planet Iridia. That planet returns as well, although this time it is set during the daytime, and that will be somewhat interesting because, actually this mission, we will actually get a gadget from the Galactic Rangers, and so yeah, I do like some of the banter. That being said, that the Rangers actually say, both in, well, any of these missions. The only one that's really mandatory, really, is the Iridia mission. Well, that's it. Don't you come in. Yeah, that can happen. The Noid dropships can actually come in for the kill, which is very annoying, but there you go. So yeah. What are you flying away for? Seriously. That can happen as well. And the hovership can only go so high. Seriously. Unlike the dropships. Yeah. Don't worry about the Rangers, just focus on the dropships, that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, and now they can't start moving rather erratically now. Seriously, they no longer move sideways, so they're much harder to hit with the airships thing. Seriously, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. But never mind that. Yeah, I'm out of things to say. Shall I go on to the next mission? I don't know. Given that I ran out of things to say last time. He's directly below me. I do not like the aiming. It's bad enough that we have to do it with the right analog stick. It's even worse because of the how it pans out and everything. Seriously, I wish I could just zoom in and do that, but no. The game says no. Where are you flying off to, mate? Seriously, you're not having any. Not making this any easier on yourself, mate. Seriously, you're not. So, where shall we go next? Well, there's one flying off into the sky. Yeah, no, you're not getting away. No, you're not. Seriously. I don't know what Noid is piloting this, but, yeah, not a fan of this guy already. Not a fan. Don't you ram me. Seriously, is that what you're up to now? Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Hard to tell with this mission. But now we will get to the fifth and final mission, Turret Command. Basically, what we have to do now is shoot anything that moves. Namely, initially at least, the Tyhrranoid saucers. And then we will get attacked by more dropships. Thankfully, unlike the Hovership, I actually like this mission. Yeah, seriously. The controls for the turret are fairly simple to understand. Its rate of fire is better than when we were taking on that mission in Planet Battaglia. The only problem is that it looks like the screen is flashing red quite a bit because of the sheer number of enemies. Again, it doesn't slow down. I will give it that. So yeah, with the amount of enemies that do come, yeah, and you definitely don't want to lose all your health because you cannot abandon the turret while you are doing this. Seriously, you can't. At least we can say this. At least the dropships aren't sending off missiles that are, when they come in to home into you, they are nigh on impossible to blow up like with Planet Battaglia. Seriously, so this is already a plus mark in my book, seriously. Anyway, we've done it! We have saved the thing and got the Map-O-Matic.
Thanks again, Sarge. Me and the guys wanted to get you something to say thanks for saving our butts all over the galaxy. Everybody chipped in. We got you this Map-O-Matic.
Oh, you guys are the best.
A Map-O-Matic reveals secret areas on your world map. The secret areas are marked as green.
Just hours ago, bio-obliterators devastated Metropolis. The devices have since disappeared and their current location is unknown. Galactic citizens are in a state of hysteria, reacting to news that Dr. Nefarious is planning identical attacks across the galaxy. We're live from planet Marcadia with the Galactic President. Mr. President, how will the attack on Metropolis affect your chances for re-election this fall?
I'm glad you asked, Darla. Our demographic research indicates that robots will make up 100% of the galactic population by this time next week. Now, of course, that's great news for my re-election campaign because, as you know, I'm half robot myself.
I don't believe this. Everyone's acting like Nefarious has already won.
Maybe he has. If we don't find those bio-obliterators soon, we're all gonna be robots. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Wait a second. Before the Star Cruiser blew up, didn't Quark say he was trying to find something?
Yeah. It's a long shot, but I guess it's worth a try. The cruiser went down on planet Zeldrin. We'll go check out the crash site. Maybe we can find what Quark was looking for.